Hi guys, this is Brittany from Imagine This, an art and music studio for both kids and adults, and today we are going over Art 3's lesson, and we're continuing on the idea of drawing from imagination. Now last week we had you try and draw something from your memory. We had you do a few exercises on medium.com. This week we have a different exercise for you, and it may seem a little silly, but I promise you it's really helpful. So first thing, let's go over the supplies we need. Supplies will be, again, a piece of paper, a pencil, and I'm going to be using a Sharpie so it shows up on my paper, but if you prefer a Sharpie or if you have some other tool that you want besides a pencil, change it up, try things out, never opposed to that. So, the exercise we have for you today, and we will have a link in the description below describing the website that you can go to do this exercise for. But the exercise basically is, you will have a randomly generated line, or there will be a random line on the screen, or you can even have your sibling come up and draw a squiggle on your page. Basically what you need is a very abstract single line on your page. Now I want you to look at this line and try and create something with it. What can you possibly see? Now with a straight line, I can easily say, oh, I'm going to be making a snake. But that's too easy. Please challenge yourself more than that. If you're going to draw a snake, do like a detailed cobra, okay? No easy outs. But as we're doing this, just remember this is a fun activity and there are no mistakes, only happy accidents, as our good friend Bob Ross says. So what I'm going to do is really look at this line and try and think of all the different ways that I can change it up and make it into a drawing. Take your time and really think of all the different details you want in this drawing. With this being a very nice loose form, I could do several different things. I could do a wave crashing over or curling over a surfer over here, or if I change the orientation of it, I could do a playground with a kid coming down the slide. There are all sorts of things. If you don't like how it looks one way, change the perspective. Just keep flipping it around until you find inspiration on one way or the other. So I'm kind of liking that whole playground idea, so I'm just going to do a quick sketch. I want you to start thinking of different ideas as soon as you have your squiggle all drawn out. So I'm just going to add on to the line. So I have this slide going down here, curving up here, and you can make it as illustrative or as realistic as you would like it to be. I tend to have a more illustrative style, so that's kind of the thing I'm going to be going for. But still, I'm going to try and add a good amount of detail and effort into it. And then I'm going to make this a nice, huge slide. You know, like the kind of slide that people would dare you go down when you were little because it was so tall. Your parents were worried that you would fall off the ladder. That kind of slide. Alright, now, if I were not going to put a lot of detail, I could be like, boom, I made something done. But I want you to really challenge yourself. If you're going to do real quick ones like this, let them be your warm-ups and then do a different squiggle or a different line and add more detail to each exercise you do. So I'm going to add more detail to this one, or if you want to, change it up if you get bored with it and do a new line. But just try and think of all the details you can add. What else do you see on the playground? I think of those round, I'm not sure what they call them. I call them roundabouts, where they spin all around. You don't see them on a lot of playgrounds anymore, because lots of kids would just fall right off them, but they spun really fast. Just try and add as much detail as you possibly can. Maybe some blades of grass down here. Oh, and it'd be smaller the further back you go, so don't draw huge blades of grass back here, really tiny ones up here. Remember perspective in this image as well. Maybe I want a swing set way back here, so it'd be smaller. Maybe it's in a sand pit of some sort. But basically, this is what we want you to do. We want you to create your own imagery just based off of a single line or 2 lines, just very abstract, very open to interpretation, which is a lot of what imagination is. So if you could, please go to the website below, check out the exercise, and try it for yourself. And we would absolutely love to see what you create. But for now, that's all we have. So have a good day.